Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of the National Cup vlog. Before we get into it, I just want to quickly mention one thing. As you guys probably know, the incident that occurred on the last day of the race really overshadowed the whole experience for all of us. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go and check out our social media, but I'd be very surprised if you don't know what I am talking about. The reason I'm bringing that up here is that incident's going to be left to the side. It won't be in this particular vlog. The reason for that is obviously it's a little bit disrespectful to everyone. There are still many ongoing injuries going from that. And also, there's a lot of scarring that occurred from that particular incident from everyone that was involved in it. So we won't be talking about that in this vlog. Obviously, our thoughts and prayers are with everyone involved in the incident. And from our perspective, the man himself, Ben Carmen, who, as you're about to find out, and hopefully you learn more about him in the next couple of years, really, he's a special bloke. So, anyway, I give you part 2.
Stage 4, it's a 127k race and we've got 6 laps of this pretty brutal course before we head back out to the Tom Wynn climb.
What's the plan?
The plan is to ride really hard to keep the race together, to set up the guys for the final climb. It's going to be brutal.
So today is the day that we referred to earlier in part 1. Click below to see that video. No, so today should be an absolute banger. You're in the hands of Bentley, Nicole, Lee and Miles, making maybe his vlog debut, I'm not sure. Anyway, it's be good.
So I got Jesse up the road in a group of 5, pretty strong group, so it'll be interesting to see how long they can survive. We've got 3.5 minutes at the moment.
Listen, hi! Hey, off road!
Gaps at 3:30, gaps at 3:30. We're just going to have to ride it all the way to the base of the climb and try and bring it back. That's our only chance at this shot.
How you use it apparently?
You know, we had to be smart to keep the break at reachable time gap, I guess.
Yep.
So it was just Chris, Cooper and I on the front today, just keeping that in check, riding tempo.
Yep.
Just last lap we just ramped it up to hopefully close that gap a little bit more, and I drilled on the flats, and hopefully Chris and Cooper are putting tempo up this climb, and hopefully something comes together for us today.
Boys have just come through for the last lap. Group of 3 at the front, then Jesse's in the group behind, but it's looking like they hopefully will get caught and set up perfectly for Jay, so fingers crossed.
Drop Jesse back from the break, drop Jesse back from the break. We need him to drive it into the climb.
Time trial was too strong and powered away to an impressive solo win after such a difficult day of racing.
2-1. Yeah! Woo! Nice work, mate. That's where it is. Good job, mate. Yeah, boy. Awesome job. Wasn't it?
Yeah, boy.
You guys rode freaking like you guys are on fire. Ah!
Thanks, mate.
Mate! Oh, that was awesome.
Run us through it, Jay.
Everyone rode their asses off today. Can you say ass in YouTube?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We'll bleep it.
Everyone rode out of their skins today. It was freaking incredible. That was a team effort. They got me to the base of the climb, and then even further up the climb than I even thought we'd get, especially after lap 4 of that circuit. Leo was pretty busted, Cooper had been working really hard, Chris had ridden like 4 men, and then Jesse did the entire straightaway to the bridge. And then we had Ben and Dylan, who both sacrificed their own chances for me. And it was just epic. It was
Bloody
just
awesome.
incredible. I feel so grateful to be part of such an awesome team.
So good. Cheers, Jay.
Sorry, mate. You did it to me yesterday.
I did. Yeah, it was good. I sort of... Cheers, Leo, you too. That was awesome. Yeah, I mean, I'd sort of pre-ridden the course and knew that it was going to be hard, but when we pre-rode it, we just soft pedaled it. So, yeah, I mean, 3 hours in, I had like normalised of 270, something like that, and I hadn't hardly touched the wind yet. Yeah, so basically Leo, Chris and Cooper did an unreal job of keeping it together for the first 4 laps. And then, yeah, the last 2 laps I sort of rode as hard as I could up the steep climb, just to try and keep it together. And then, yeah, I mean, Jesse came back from the break and ripped an amazing turn along the flat section out to the climb. And then Jay Vine just did Jay Vine things and, yeah, got the climb up.
So good.
So yeah, I just want to sum that up because I'm not sure, I haven't looked at any footage or anything, there's no media obviously, so I just don't know how much of this is going to come across, but I just wanted to shoot my thoughts on that day. Easily one of the best days I've had being a part of this. Easily. It wasn't set out that way. We were very obviously keen on this being a really important day, but just the way we rode and it all came together is really rare. It's really rare, just from a luck perspective, and also just every single squad person coming together and it working. It doesn't happen very often. And when it does happen, you just enjoy it. When it does happen, you talk to a camera and tell everyone about it. Right, a little bit of nutrition chat, because I know we've been getting a few questions about that, specifically about it being so hot and how we're managing and just what we're doing. So essentially we're going through around 41 bottles. These bottles, this is what we're running, the Elite Fly 550 bottles. The reason we're running these ones is specifically about how malleable they are. So they're really squishy, which basically means in a feed zone, they're super, super easy to get. So we're making 41 of those every night with 2 scoops of this. Okay, so that will basically give you 60 grams of carbohydrates in your bottle alone. Now, on top of that, obviously the guys carry their own gels with them. We don't hand gels out in the feed zones, so you'll roughly see the guys go through about 8 gels per stage. On top of that, so they're still aiming for getting minimum of 60 grams of carbs in the bottles, and on top of that they're hoping then to get the gels to get you up around 100. On top of that, we're using this as a little bit of a recovery drink, so a drink for when you're around here, when you're not racing, to try and replenish a lot of the electrolytes. Nobody is eating any food on the bike racing. You're trying to get enough fuel in your body, and solid fuel just isn't really doing the business in the racing that we're doing. I'll put links to these products below. We trust them, they're super useful, and there are kids practicing skateboarding behind me. That's what you want to be doing at school. It's funny, isn't it? It's funny. Like, I sat here 2 days ago? It was only 2 days ago. And tell you how incredible the team was, how proud it was, greatest day, and I can't remember what I said, but you know, I got pretty excited, right? The next 2 days haven't been like that. And yeah, that's bike racing. You get dragged down and, you know, stuff happens and things like that, but it's almost more frustrating because everyone's working and riding so hard and just not getting the results. This is a level of racing that doesn't accept mediocrity. You have to be perfect. I think that's the easiest way to say it. There's a lot going on in my brain at the moment. We all have these doubts. We all have these questions. I've talked to you about it in the past on the vlog, and you know, I know guys in the team have these doubts. I have these doubts. What am I talking about? Are you good enough? That's all it boils down to. Are you good enough? So it's just one of the things that sport challenges you with, isn't it? Got a bit deep, didn't it? Yeah. Alright. Talk to you about jelly beans or something in the next one. I'm rooming with Jay. Huh? Let you know a little secret. You want to know the secret? The Jay find? Powered by gummy bears.
Guys, through the radio.
Are you fine?
Yeah, it's been up and down. We've had a pretty average first half of the tour, had a day off and just ridden my way into some form. So, but yeah, it's been awesome. The vibes in this team is incredible, and rooming with Lee has been awesome. Flying mullet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Any secrets you want to say about Lee, or is he?
We'll keep that for later.
Right.
Yeah.
140 Ks, Jay, and
Yeah.
the skin suit again.
Yeah.
Run us through this.
So, you guys are going to laugh, but I did weigh the skin suit versus the jersey, aero jersey, and the Nix combo, and it's about 40 to 45 grams saving. Super comfy, especially in the heat that we've got up here. It's thin as well, so the airflow is quite nice.
Yep.
And then head out over the final hill, opening up a gap and sprinting down into Blamble to claim Nero Continental's.
Yes, Ben! You! Yeah, Ben! You beauty! Woohoo!
Holy shit!
That last 10k, Ben just whacked him over and over and over. He deserved it. He deserved it. He won it.
This is getting stupid, right? What a difference another day makes. Like, I sat there and I was just whinging to you. We've had such an aggressive race plan. And by aggressive, I basically mean that it was essentially, we're going to ride as aggressively and hard as we possibly can for an hour and see what's left. And what was left was obviously our three strongest guys, and then they had to go do their amazing stuff. Yeah, that abrasive, really. Yeah, I mean, obviously, Ben, wow, just did this come across. That's the first time his dad had ever seen him win a bike race of that level. He's never won an NRS race, but you know, Ben's won some races in Europe at Conti level, but his dad's never seen that. And here he was DSing for us. Just fantastic. We didn't get any footage from the car, obviously, today. It was pretty emotional by all accounts. And Ben's a special bloke, actually. So happy for him. But here we are, like, this is crazy, right? It really is. I'm so glad we're doing this, because it's been such a roller coaster. You know, I don't know.